study plant medicine before feeling qualified to call yourself an herbalist?
Oh man, well, I think, with the 40th year that I'm teaching this class, it's coming up in not this year, but next 2024, I think I'll be qualified then. That's a wrap. It'll be 40 years and 2 more years. I'll be qualified then, I think. Back in the day when people were, starting the American Herbalist Guild and the renaissance of herbalism in certain groups of people in the United States, the people who were herbalists at the time, the books that were written and the knowledge that was there is so much less than what a lot of first-year herb students have. Things are different. I mean, it used to be that, what's qualified? When do you call yourself an herbalist? It's such a hard thing. I mean, certificate? Sure, I can get a certificate from that one-day class. That doesn't mean anything. It means you took that one-day class. When are you an herbalist? I think that you're an herbalist when the people in your community come to you and call you an herbalist. That's when you're qualified. When the people come to you. And actually what it is, you see people taking years of study as an herbalist, and no one ever comes to them and asks them what to do when they have an upset stomach. And you see that same thing with even medical doctors. Some you get out of naturopathic school and then you don't have clients come and see you. How does that work? Well, you got to learn ways of bringing clients in. It's the same thing with herbalism. But some people, it doesn't make a difference. The community is going to come to you and ask you health questions no matter what, because that's who you are. That makes you an herbalist. I mean, if you use herbs, that makes you an herbalist. If you use crystals, then you're not an herbalist. Or if you use, other things. There's many modalities, but herbalists like to use herbs. I think it's very interesting because people will say, well, you really need to take a lot of schooling. You really need to learn constituents. You really need to learn, all these protocols. You need to be able to, know all these diseases and drug interactions. And it really comes down to what level of herbalism are you practicing. You need to know when to refer on. You need to know what your limits are. But some people can help friends and family and community for things like cramps and earaches and colds and flus and upset stomachs and owies and those types of things using gentle herbs and be just fine, and they're not going to work, hand in hand with an oncologist and pancreatic cancer. Well, that's fine. There still can be an herbalist and they can greatly help their community. On the other hand, there are other herbalists that will work, hand in hand with specialist medical doctors, and those people would need to know more. So there's everywhere in between. So when do the people come and tell you you're an herbalist? That's when you're an herbalist.